Largemouth bass are one of the most sought-after freshwater sport fish in North Carolina. Currently, the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission is gathering genetics data on largemouth bass populations to determine the level of genetic integration between two subspecies of largemouth bass, the northern largemouth bass and the Florida largemouth bass. So far, biologists have learned that populations in North Carolina are a mixture of both Florida and northern largemouth bass genes. Where the coast has higher percentages of Florida genes, the mountain region has a higher percentage of northern genes, and the Piedmont populations are somewhere in between. In an effort to maximize the growth potential of largemouth bass, fisheries biologists created the F1 hybrid largemouth bass. F1 hybrids are produced by hatcheries by crossing a pure northern and a pure Florida largemouth bass. In other words, it's a 50-50 hybrid cross between two strains. These fish are believed to grow faster and larger due to their hybrid vigor. However, hybrids rarely occur naturally in North Carolina because their parents, the pure northern and the pure Florida largemouth bass, are also rare in our ecosystems. In fact, there is no way to tell the difference between a stocked F1 hybrid and other natural largemouth bass integrates without using genetics. In an effort to potentially enhance the largemouth bass population and increase the quantity of trophy bass, the Commission teamed up with anglers to stock F1 hybrids into Lake Norman. It's important to note that these stocked fish will not produce additional F1 offspring, as any offspring they produce will not be a cross between a pure Florida and a pure northern strain. Thus, the Commission will need to continue to stock F1 hybrids on a consistent basis to maintain the population. Since fall 2020, the Commission has stocked fingerling and juvenile F1 hybrids at sites located throughout Lake Norman. The most recent stocking occurred in summer of 2022, when approximately 130,000 F1 hybrid fingerlings were stocked. The Commission intends to maintain this stocking rate and will stock F1 hybrids at Lake Norman annually until 2026 or as resources allow. To monitor the growth and survival of these stocked F1 hybrids, Commission biologists will conduct annual surveys where they will weigh, measure, and take a fin clip of largemouth bass collected. Because these fish are genetically unique and very rarely occur in North Carolina, fin clips can be sent to genetic labs and any stocked F1 hybrid can be easily identified. Once fish are large enough to be caught during tournaments, biologists hope to work with anglers to collect fin clips of trophy-sized largemouth bass. Monitoring the prevalence of F1 hybrids during tournaments, along with measuring growth, will aid in evaluating their success and determine the future of the stocking program. The largemouth bass population at Lake Norman will continue to be monitored through electrofishing surveys, collection of data at tournament weigh-ins, and with genetic analyses until 2030.